Hey guys, tonight I'm just going to do a quick little dice game. Just need to pull up one little document so I can properly explain a certain element of it. Da-da-da-da-da. There we go. Okay, the game is called Frazzle. If anybody here has ever played Farkle on Facebook, this is that game, except that in this rendition of it, does not score for a triple pair or a six straight on the first roll. Other than that, it's the same game. So bearing that in mind, some of you should be easily able to follow along. Those of you who don't know it so well, I'll explain it here this way. I'm going to start them on the normal skill level. No fast play because I want it seen, everything that goes on here. So here's how this game works. You play with 6 dice, and you set them aside according to the ability to score. Every 1 is worth 100 points. Every 5 is worth 50. None of the others by themselves allow you to score. If you catch a triple or more of any number, it's worth points times however many you've... Actually, no, it's deeper than that. Okay, at base, 3 2s is 200, 3 3s is 3, so on up to 6. 1s are special. They're worth 3 for 1,000. And if you get another one on top of that, like if you roll, let's say 4s. If you roll 3 4s, it's worth 400. Roll a 4th one in the same shot, it's worth 8. It doubles. Doubles again to 1,600 if you get 5. Doubles again to 3,200 if you're lucky enough to roll all 6. So here's how that looks. We can hold on to one or both of these 5s. I'm only going to hold on to 1 to increase my ability to score more. So every time you roll, you're risking your points until you decide to stop. And you have to accumulate 500 points on your first draft or it doesn't let you stop. So what I'm going to do is hold on to 1 5 for 50 points. That way I still maintain a decent chance at rolling the 500. Rolling something decent for it. So yeah, I have to roll again. I haven't redone, but I'm going to assume it just lets you take the roll again if you don't like what you're doing. You see a risk indicator up here, basically tells you what's the risk that you're going to lose all your points out of 100. It's a percentage. You can math it out, but it saves you the trouble. More 5s. I must continue. 1 this time. If you say no, yeah, it doesn't let you stop because you got to get your first 500. Bad luck for me, 3 and 4 doesn't score. So I just have to hit enter and pass it. This bastard got pretty lucky. Triple 3s and 2 1s. He got his 500, but he's intent on rolling again. Caught his 1. If you're able to hold all 6 dice, you get to roll them all again. If you so choose. Because again, there is a chance if you roll all 2s, 3s, 4s, and 6s that you'll lose all your points and get shafted just for first roll. He keeps a 5. He keeps another 5. Takes the safe 250 and stops right there. So he's on the board with 950. Take a look at the computer player's upper left and upper right corners. Upper right indicates his difficulty if it's different than normal. Since I did set it to normal, you're not going to see anything there. But watch his top left. I'll explain them as they come up. There's one. Ah, good. Come on, 1 or 5. Call my 1. Let's go. Take the safe 250 and I'll stop right there, just for the sake of getting on the board. He rolled 4 ones and he's going again. Huh. I guess risk can go above 100. Interesting. Damn. Well, the goal is first to 10,000 points. Caught triple 4s. Go on. And shit. Okay, he's dropped his playing style from normal down to cautious. It means he's beginning to feel like he's comfortably ahead and he's not going to take as heavy risks now. Does not make me happy. Gotta roll again. Can't do it. Fucking hell. He keeps getting 4-digit scores. I'm never going to catch back up. One and 5. And a 5. Yeah, he's slowing down. Oh, good. 2 triples. Go again. Another 400. I'm going to stop right there. Cut this game in half. He's dialed it back up to normal. And missed his last die. Catch a 1. Catch another 1. Catch another 1. And a 5. Got to stop right there. I have to wonder if he's calculating his risks the same way I am. 5. Shit. Nice catch. Damn it. Fuck. He's dialed back to cautious. And I'm getting real shitty rolls here. Better quit before I start doing worse here. Aha, there's a hit. 4 6s. No way. Oh, too bad. I might be able to catch up yet. I'll take the 450 and go. This is good. He's catching a bad string. Another 1,000 for me. That's going to give me the lead. And interestingly enough, despite losing the lead, he's dialed down to cautious. I'm not going to try it. Ah, you bastard. I don't know why you did that, but you're still a bastard for rolling that. Stop right there. So it looks like we're just going to keep on playing back at each other until somebody gets there. It's a shame. 3 pair, to my last recollection, was worth... I want to... You know, I don't know how much it'd be worth. Definitely enough to have won this game at that exact moment. Let's try for it. Stop right there. Oh, he's dialed it all the way up. That GFB means go for broke. He's going straight for the 10K. Doesn't get it. Taking the 450, I am done. Alright, so here's the game stats. I managed to beat him on normal. I didn't lose as many points. He had the higher turn. I didn't get zonked as many times. I played a very, according to it, low-risk game. I'm still not up there for the high turn. High average is mine. I haven't lost, even in practice. Let's go again. Not the same setup. Alright, so let me see if I can get more information. Alright, I'm going to drop his aggression a bit to careful. And so, see how he plays that differently than normal. Got to get to 500, and I'm not going to do it here. Yep, see in the top right, he's got an indicator of careful. Ugh. Nasty start for me. I gotta try and roll a 1. No good. He's dialed back to cautious. Lucky break here. I'm going to stop right there. Get myself on the board. I think I better just take it. Oh, come on. That is not the most cautious approach I've ever seen, rolling 1,000 and continuing. Doesn't seem to be going according to its declared headers up there. To the tune that he has just lost the lead. And strangely, that CON up there, he's dialed it back another level. That means conservative. And he now feels that he is ahead enough that he's threatening to win this game. And now he's at the point where he's going to prevent zonks more often than not. Damn. Alright, he's dialed up to cautious. Stop there. Nope. Can't roll triplets if you've only got 2 dice left. Means no chance of a lucky break. And now for the overtake. That's the same 3 pairs as last time. Damn it. Why the hell is he dialing back? He's going conservative again. He's falling further and further behind. He must be thinking about slow and steady. Oh, bad news for him. Oh, this is going to make him desperate, at the very least. It's not. Interesting. His style is normalized. Well, I promise you this. If I catch another big roll like I did just now with that 2,000... he's going to get desperate and start panicking. Or both. Alright, that's enough. Ooh, here we go. Okay, according to this description, AGG, aggressive, means the computer is beginning to fall uncomfortably behind. Take a look at the scores right now and you tell me what's beginning about that. Unless this is just his careful style of play to never make those heavy moves. Alright, I don't need much. Good 555s or 666s will do it. Stop right there. He's still refusing to dial up. You know what? I'm feeling froggy. Let's go for a monster spread. That's enough. And every stat is very, very strongly in my favor. Cautious players apparently have no match for me in this game. Well, I've tied for second on high turn. Improved upon my own average, and improved upon my own margin, which was already pretty dangerously high. This is a really fun game, actually. I would love to play it in real life. I've got the dice for it. Let us see. Let's see what a real puss looks like. We'll go wimpy this time. And I'm going to go second, just to see if anything changes. Nice start. But I got an even nicer start. Tough luck for him, got nothing. And he's already dialed down way far to conservative. There is one step in that direction beyond conservative, and I'm sure I'm going to be able to drive this guy to a point where he reaches it. Yeah, look at this. Here's the description for that last step, PRV. Prevent. The computer feels that it is so far ahead or so close to winning the game that preventing zonks should be its top priority. It will take very few risks while using this strategy. Yeah, so this should just be another notch that cautious play against me will get you destroyed. No matter whether you're going first or second. Unless, of course, I continue getting these really shitty rolls. Good. I need a reprieve. Not a grand one, but good enough. I'll stop there. Roll 1,100 points with one die to go. Conservative. I don't think so. Unfortunately for me, it worked out for him. Well, that's good enough. It gets me another 6. That's plenty. Stop right there. Yeah, this is not conservative play he's taking. What is my risk calculation based on? I'm left to wonder. Oh. The dice are doing a fine job of keeping me down here. Oh, fuck. Three pairs, it does me no good in this particular setup. He is getting so unbelievably lucky. He risked 2,050 on the preventative strategy. That definitely doesn't fucking line up. I will say this. This particular computer is good at deception. Alright. While he's having his string of bad luck, it's time to fire back. Every time I get somewhere, he manages to draft ahead. And I keep getting these useless 3 pairs. And he just got really unlucky. Oh, cool. Alright, that's plenty. Oh, look at that. I've managed to get him off his preventative strategy. And only for him to get back on it. He doesn't need much. And I just stole it right out from under his ass. Done. Sometimes I get the distinct feeling that it's a handicap match. The opponent and the dice are against me. And I mean, look at the statistics. It shows. But again, I beat him in every stat, and I'm still undefeated. Alright. Time to dial up to something that stands a better chance at beating me. And I'm going to go first again. We'll step him up from normal to aggressive. Alright, here goes. Hey, 1,000 hit. Bad start for him. Bad luck. Oh, he stepped up to aggressive. There are 3 steps beyond aggressive in this direction, and you've already seen the top one out of the normal computer. Go for broke. I'll be damned. He's tied it up. Better not push it for right now. Double zonk. Hey, big pointer. I better stop right there. Yeah, no. Now this is a lot more traditional of an aggressive player. What he's doing to risk the 800 on 2 dice. Unfortunately, statistically, it doesn't work for you. And while he continues to get unlucky, I'm just going to stick with small steps. Double, triple for me. Hurrah, hurrah. And a 3rd triple. Good. There's the next step from aggressive is desperate. The computer player is significantly behind and will accept a fair amount of extra risk in order to try and make up the difference. But it seems he's not feeling froggy enough to take that last die. He's still not there. 1,000 hit. This should do it. Yep, PAN. He stepped up to panic. The computer player is considerably behind, and another player is threatening to win the game. The computer will now attempt to play for the big turn to try and make up some ground. The next step after this is go for broke, which is quite literally 10,000 or bust. Yep, panic is where he starts taking risks with that last die. But will it be enough? Not at this rate. And there it is. Go for broke. He's going to take it right to the extreme. And that's it. Another 5,000 pointer. Human players beware, this is one of my strongest games. This and cribbage. Yet I still can't seem to get a high turn. All right, there's only one more to be done. And that is the Reckless, who will be much faster to head toward go for broke. And it looks like we're both going to take the 500 start. Or the equivalents thereof. 1,000 hit, that's what I need. You see that? It's early in the game and he's already flying off the desperate handle. Oh. 4 6s and he squandered it. He wised up and eased up. For a moment. 4 6s. Now I'm going to tilt him again. He's tilted to panic, so I should be able to start running away with this while he continues to trip over himself. He's going to hit the panic button real soon, I promise you that. Whoa. I was not anticipating him to flip that switch already. He's on go for broke. I don't even have 6,000 points yet, and he's already flying for it. I definitely wouldn't have done that. Funny to say that you're dialing down to panic mode. That's just what he's done. Now I'm beginning to think I've made him adopt a defeatist attitude. He's easing up, and he's easing up quick. And right back to the handle. He must think that he must be playing, for the most part, on a turn-to-turn basis. He must think he's safe with how badly I'm rolling here. Oh, not good. Really not good. Oh, he's going to lose a lot of points. That's too bad. What you're watching from this computer is what happens when you get in your own way. Sometimes you just got to take it. Especially given how my luck is really beginning to abandon me here. Yeah, I better be careful with this because I'm starting to get some real dry spells here. With the right couple rolls now, I can nail him to the wall. And I'm going to nail him hard. By beating my spread again. Well, the only one who really came close to beating me was the Wimpy. So I think the best way I can really test myself is to battle 3 of them. It's a lot tighter now. Hopefully you guys can still see at least somewhat okay. My immediate goal is to get the 500, and I do. He's going to go on. He got a lucky start. He didn't. Okay, so only one of these guys is an immediate threat to me. He's playing conservative. And that wasn't very conservative. Okay, 3 made it to the board. 4 would have made it to the board if he were a little bit smarter. Alright, so now I got 2 of them on me. That's what I need. Good 1,000-point hit. They're both claiming conservative. And there's not really a strategy to play for until you get that first 5. All right. Another 1,000 for me. And 4 finally gets out of the box. Damn. It's only 300. We all zonk off. Good news for whoever's in the lead, which happens to be me right now. I don't need to play crazy at this moment. Okay, 2 and 4 are gaining some ground. He caught himself a nice 1,000. All right, 3 is coming up on me. Yeah, we've got all kinds of caution and conservative here. Everybody, for the moment, has adopted a small ball strategy. Four gets some ground. He's back in this. Bad luck for 2. 3 makes some unnecessary gambles. Four makes an unnecessary gamble, but it pays off. He's running close to me now. I gotta keep playing small for the moment. Four could have tied it up, but he took an unnecessary move. Everybody's playing at different levels of caution. Oh, that was an extremely unnecessary and unconservative move that 4 made. Completely against its own programming. Leaves me to wonder. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a huge, huge move for 2. Four is still insisting on some pretty questionable play. Four finally does something right. Oh, this isn't good. It'll be a miracle if I catch up. Interesting that they've started to come alive now that they can essentially form a team. Monstrous reprieve for me. And basically a free 1,000 should I choose to take it, which I'm going to. Still in third, but at least I'm going to have an easier time getting back into this. Good. That's what I need is rerolls. That's enough. Put me back into the lead barely and momentarily. And now, the two that are legitimately in this are keeping it easy. Bad break for 2. 3 takes a small gain. Uh-oh. Now I got trouble. It worked. It panned out. Yeah. No more. If I lose, I lose. I did all I could. He needs 600, though. That guy down there. Number 4. And he got me. Look at this, though, guys. It took 3 of them to finally dethrone me. So it seems that the practice I need to be doing for this game is against a big field. Well, I lost far fewer points, took fewer zonks. And look at that, though. Not even a high spread. He just barely won. Fun little game. Would definitely be more fun in human context, but not a bad theoretical training ground at the very least. And that's all I've got for tonight. Join me tomorrow for some Math Blaster with Wit. The one I was practicing for last night. And that's all. Good night.